Oh, there we go. Hello. Oh, wait, my thing isn't working. Why? It was just working. Wait. Wait. There. Hello? Hello? Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. How are you all doing today? I'm so sorry that stream is 30 minutes late. I was literally ready. I had the stream title, everything ready. And then my streamer bot, like, deleted everything. Like, all of my actions, all of my commands. And I was, like, looking up videos on how to get, like, any backups working. And then I tried the backups, but none of those worked. I like updated it and everything and nothing worked. Like just like all of my stuff was gone. I was like, all of my commands, all of my like little witty sayings are all gone. And then I restarted my computer and then nothing fixed it. And then I restarted my computer a second time and somehow that worked. And then it logged me out of Twitch, like all of my Twitch accounts. And then I restarted my computer again and then it logged me back in somehow. I don't know. Anyways, hello, I'm here. I also had to go poop, so I'm sorry that my poop took 10 minutes as well. But hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Let me say hello to everyone. Hello, Bubble. Welcome in. Hello, Wit. Welcome in. Actually, Bubble, do you want me to call you Bubble or do you want me to call you Dory? Do you have a preference? Excuse me, excuse me. And hello, Wit. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yay! And hello, CP Mage. I believe Wit was second. Do you guys want like a medal for coming in second place? Do you want a participation trophy? Do you want like a first place and then like a participation trophy? I guess stamping your shopper's card is technically the participation trophy. It's like, look, I was here. Also, I'm hoping that by the next stream, which is tomorrow, that I will have a little command where it counts how many times you stamp your shopper's card. So maybe we have someone that has stamped their card like 365 times. But hello, Bubble. Hello, Dory. Hello. Well, it's one word, but anyways. Hello, Omega. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, Ava. Welcome in. We had a very eventful talk in the Discord earlier, Ava, about which Fago character is a twink and not. Also, hello, Fane. Welcome in. Welcome in. And hello, Sizzle. Welcome in. Welcome in. Actually, I didn't do my opening, actually, now that I realize it. Heyo, I'm Amai Umimaru, a Seaside Shocking VTuber, and today we're playing more Cupid Parasite. I'm very excited for this. I believe... Let me turn off this. There we go. I believe this will be the last time we play Ryuki's route, because I think we only have like 5? Maybe 4 chapters, because I think we went over last time. So let me do this real quick. Alright, let's see. December 1st, yes, because we were going to get married to him so that he doesn't get like arranged married by his grandmother. Not to his grandmother. Wait, let me redo that. His grandmother has an arranged marriage for him, but we are going to try to marry him first, I think is the idea. We had a heated conversation, 200 banned users, locked by the moderator, 12,239 pages of heated debate. Did you ever get a response from Hayami about whether Charlemagne is a twink or a twonk? I feel like he's a twonk though. I don't think he's a twink. Like when I look at him, I just think that he's handsome and cute, but I don't think he's like a twink. Do you know what I mean? I don't think he is. Also, let me know how the audio sounds. Make sure you guys can like hear the character speaking as well as myself. A few days after the date with Ryuki. Hope Ryuki's okay. He was all I could think about. I hadn't seen him since that day. In fact, I hadn't even called him. You haven't called your boyfriend, your upcoming boyfriend? She shook my hand and unhucked twink. See, so he's not a total twink. I told you he's not a total twink. So a twink but hunk leaning. Yes, exactly. Like he has the beef, he has the build, but like he's still cute. Does that make sense? Twink coded. Twink coded. We're not even gonna get into that. Not even gonna get into like, okay, look, I'll show this. I will show this here. This is the diagram that we were arguing about. Also, hello, ED. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Let me get this diagram real quick, and you're assigning which Faco character goes to like which side of this chart. Save image. PNG, yes. Get this, put this here. Okay, this is the chart that we were looking at and what we were arguing about earlier. Not well, not well. What's going on? If you don't mind sharing, or if you just want to chill and relax for today, it's okay. Charlie's still a twink in my heart. Why do you want him to be a twink? Why do you want him to be a twink, huh? Is there a reason? Is there a reason you want him to be a twink? I'm curious which, like, Fago character's a bunk. Because I feel like they're either, like, buff or twinks. Or, like, babies. Bear's twink is teaser. You think so? Put out the freaking chart. We did, because we were arguing. So I was like, Charlemagne isn't a twink. He's not a twink. He's a twunk, maybe, but he's not a twink. Where'd you put Caesar? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me look at Caesar again. Faco. Okay, if it's just like the first form, like the first two, I think, forms, I would just say bear. But like later on, I would say like bearish twink. You're right. Yes. I forgot about his other form. I usually just see him in his first form. He's a hunky streak as far as I'm willing to go. Okay, he's not a twink. Fine, fine. We're not gonna we're not gonna argue about this anymore. We're not gonna argue about if fictional man is twink or not. We have to focus on a twink in front of us right now. Well, he's not in front of us yet, but soon. I think we only have, is it love? We're at 90%, so 10 more flowchart. And we have 4 more chapters. Oh, there's a bad end here. We have 4 more chapters, but there's a bad end. Oh, there's a bad end here. True love. Oh, is that where we like say no to him? Oh, wait, let me look at that real quick. I want to see that. When he confesses to us, is it this one? So Tim, why are all American streets named like numbers? Does that not get confusing? No! No, it doesn't. Alright, I'm assuming if we say no, this leads to the bad ending. No, we don't go on a date with him. What happens? Does he just run off into the street again? Too young to love. Oh no, that was Shelby that just ran off into the streets. What should I do? I knew I had to choose, but I couldn't. I stood there frozen. I saw Ryuki's hands were shaking. He was so obviously nervous. He was so serious about asking me out on a date in the moment. Hello, Jolly. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? Well, not at all, but like in a lot of cities. I mean, it's like numbers and then... Wait, what American cities are you thinking about? I know there's like numbers and then like the name of the street, but some twink. He was so serious about asking me out on a date. I knew it was rude to take too long or give him a vague answer. I put my hand in my chest to calm myself down and think properly. His forceful kiss from the other day, the memory of it came rushing back, which strangely helped to calm me. I realized that there was no feeling of love there. The way that he's like smiling and like waiting for the answer while she's like, I gotta turn him down. My chest did feel tight when I looked at Ryuki, but I realized it was probably just because I was worried about him. In fact, I'd always been worried about him because he was so focused on work, he doesn't take care of himself. And I felt like, are we gonna mommy zone him? Is that it? Are we gonna be like, he's just a brother to me, or he's just like a little child to me. Overall, American urban suburban design organization is horrible. Oh yeah, the roads are awful. The roads are awful. And I felt like he might live his entire life without ever knowing true love. As a goddess, of course I was worried about him. Like a mother caring for her child. That's exactly what I thought. Or a god showing concern for her people. I watched over him with pity and compassion. I love non-walkable cities. I remember when I went to Little Tokyo in like California, just LA question mark. And it was like so nice to just walk around and not have to worry about like crossing the street. Like, remember to look both ways, everyone, or else you'll die. Ha ha ha. Like 7th Avenue, 9th Street. I guess in like bigger cities that's a thing, but those aren't usually like addresses. Does that make sense? Maybe it's like a bigger city thing. I love non-functional public transportation systems. I love taking like 5 hours to go to like a place that's like 2 miles away because the transit is awful. It's great that cars are prerequisite for living in most of America. It sure is, except for what I understand, the 2028 question mark Olympics in LA. They are trying to do a no car policy. So I think they're trying to like make public transit a thing in LA. And we will see how that goes. And maybe if it works out, maybe other cities will adopt it. You here too can't relate? Well, aren't you guys lucky? I couldn't imagine being with him. He was so young and I was a goddess. Out of context, this is wild. Like, imagine if she was an ordinary person and she's like, he's so baby and I'm a goddess. I'm sorry, Ryuki. I don't see you that way. I like you and I respect you as a person, but what I feel for you isn't love. No! I'd rather be in a city that's a maze or hard to drive in a city that's 0% walkability. Well, I don't got a choice. I think you guys have choices in that, but I don't have a choice in that. I said how I felt clearly and firmly, and he looked deeply hurt. But then he shook his head to clear it and forced himself to smile.
そっか。ありがとう。返事を聞かせてくれて。
Oh, this hurts, actually.
ごめん。
I thought this
さよなら。
I thought this would be funny, like the dog toy ending. With that, he turned and ran. Why does he keep running? Why does everyone in this game just keep running? Why don't they just like walk off? I watched him grow smaller and smaller in the distance. So you think he's an Ikemen. You don't think he's a twink. You don't think Ryuki, the green man that was just on the screen, you don't think he's a twink though. Sorry to find a middle ground with that stuff, but anyways, bean time. It's a bad ending for a reason. I mean, yeah, but the dog toy ending was so fucking weird. Don't worry. I'm sure I'm sure someday, some one day. Did you say twonk? No, the twonk, like a twinkish hunk. I said Charlemagne is a twonk, and Ava was like, no, he's a twink. But Ava just called Ryuki, the guy that was on screen, an Ikemen. But it's different. It's different. You have to understand. I'm sure someday you will meet someone who can give you the love you're looking for. I don't really think Ikemen and twink are mutually exclusive. I think they are. I decided that his feelings for me are more of a convenience than anything. I just happened to be the first person who was willing to listen to him and not deny him. And that was probably all there was to it. In that case, I had no doubt that he could meet someone like that again. And if he did find someone who could take care of him, I would be there to support him. So just hang in there until then, okay? You'll be fine. I promise. The next scene, she wakes up, goes to work, and he's in Antarctica again. And twinks are hot guys, so... actually... Because the goddess of love was watching over him, so he had nothing to worry about. Ryuki has disappeared from my view. I glanced around at the empty street, then turned around. It was time to head home and have a nice hot meal with Clarice, my lesbian girlfriend, apparently. Then I would go to bed, and tomorrow I'd go to work and get back to my Cupidly duties. That's why I was here. That was my mission down here in the human realm. And one day I would return home, because it probably wasn't a good idea for Cupid to be away from Celestia for too long. I slowly walked down the street in the city moonlight. Do we get stabbed? I walked into the future, a future where I was sure I could bring happiness to people around me. This is a bad ending, but I'll see it sharp features and stuff. Every guy in this has sharp features. You can't base it off of that. It's different. It's different. It's like the art style too. Oh, that was it? Why was that not as bad as the dog ending? The dog ending, he like... So if Ryuki was drawn in a different art style, you would not say he was Ikemen. Is that not it? Is that not it? If it were a totally different art style, like if it were my art style, because my art style isn't very Ikemen-like, would you still call him an Ikemen? Also, that's wild. In the dog ending, he like had a mind break scene and it went to Antarctica. What about the dog ending? So there was an option a while back. I don't remember which one it was. It might have been this one. It might have been this one. And you have a choice. He just finished his fashion line. It was successful. You have a choice of giving a gift to him. And one of the gifts is a dog toy for his dog because he really cares about his dog. He's like, the only woman in my life is my dog. I love my dog more than most people. And the other option were candles. And in my mind, I was like, if we give his dog a toy, and because he loves his dog so much, he will see that we care about him and his dog like together, like we love them and stuff. But we gave him that. The whole night was normal. Like, I wasn't even sure we got the bad ending. And then the very next day, we get like a client comes in and she's like, oh yeah, that guy, he went to Antarctica. He wanted to find more inspiration for his fashion, like clothing line. So he went to Antarctica and just decided to go to space and stuff. And that's the bad ending. And you're like, how did buying a dog toy end up with this happening? The art style's how the reason why we're calling these guys twink or not. Me and Amai are gonna fight in Disney's parking lot. We're gonna fight behind the store. That's so random. It is. And then when we got the candles, because in my mind I was like, don't give him candles, because he's very like cautious of his appearance and like hygiene. And I was like, what if we give him candles and he reacts badly and he's like, do you think I stink? Do you think my house stinks? Do you think my dog stinks? Is that why you gave me candles? So in my mind, I was like, don't give him candles. But then we gave him candles. And I can't even get into it. Anyways, the power goes out. And we use the candles for lighting. And it becomes this whole like super, look, wait here. No, I forgot that's the A button. The power conveniently goes out. Was it event? Oh, wait, hold on. Not there. And we have this like really nice touching candle lit like that movie event. This just really nice scene. We were near a bunch of candles that we just bought for him. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was expecting the ending where you decline dating him to be like that wild, that he just goes off to Antarctica in space. Hello, Ardul. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? This one is still cute though. His chin is so sharp. All of their chins are sharp. All of their chins are sharp. He ain't special. Yeah, all of them have pointy chins. See, look, even she has a pointy chin. Even she has one. Ikemen game. Yeah, this is an ultimate game. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna look at the chibis real quick. Okay. Man, oh wait. Oh yeah, there's the secret character. Wait, can you see it? Wait, let me move myself. Oh, wait, I could just do this. Do you guys see how there's like Gill, Shelby, Raul, Ryuki, Alan, and then there's like a empty podium here? There's a secret character. I hope we can play enough that we can get the secret character. This is how Sin, Kisuke, and Happy Chaos are twinks in their world. You're in a play scene. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, every time someone's like, oh, Sin is a twink, I'm like... Or they're like, who's, shit, what's his name? He has a flower eye. In the previous game, he used to be like a cat boy. He has, for some reason, he has like really cool sneakers. Something man. What was his name in the other one? They call him a twink too. Do you know what his name is? Man something. That man. Asuka, yes, thank you. Yeah, they're like, he's a twink too. I'm like... Anyways, I thought I'd hear from him until that day, December 1st, but I couldn't stop myself from checking the phone. All I could do was thinking about was if he could reach out to me. Up until now, we'd been talking back and forth so often. Hello, detectives. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Yay. I'm sorry. I'll do the normal one. I'm so sorry. Whoa! Oh, God. I don't know what happened to me. My voice. Wait, hold on. Meow. No, that was a different language. Wait, hold on. Yay! Okay, there we go. How are you doing today? This is the first time we'd gone so long without seeing each other in quite a while. As I walked home from work, he was all I could think about. Chi? Seeing me walk around in a daze, Chi tilted his head at me curiously. They don't look like twinks, but compared to them with other characters in Guilty Gear, they are clearly twinks in their verse. So you're saying that... Oh, you know what? Silence! Be quiet! Let's both be quiet about this. It's just... I broke a mind. No, you didn't. I'm totally fine. It's just... They're a twink in their own universe. Twink is like... I'm gonna shut up. You know what? No, I'm gonna... I spotted some space mist in a window display, and even that was enough to make my heart ache sweetly. It's the same face mist that Ryuki uses. Huh, but Kaya's more twinkish than Sin. Yeah, I'm gonna need that self-care. Thank you, Wit. I'm gonna need that self-care. You know what, let's do this. Unfortunately, Kai is a DILF. I'm gonna end you. He sprayed me with it so many times. How could I forget? At first I thought it was so annoying. I wonder when I stopped hating it. Why can't I stop thinking about him? Why am I so concerned? I don't like that face she keeps making. It looks like horny. Do you see it? It's like, It's like a Dojin face. You did it to yourself. Ryuki, have you eaten properly? Seriously, I didn't understand why I was so worried about him. But I couldn't stop thinking about how I didn't want to leave his side. This is an interesting question, actually. Damn, Boba got censored. Good. Timed out for saying MILF with... Yeah. Yeah, just in case someone comes in here and is like, OMG, Amai is a MILF. Meanwhile, I'm not a mom. I'm not even 30. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, just an interesting question, actually. Do you guys consider, like, worrying? Why would you do that to yourself? Why? If you could stop timing yourselves out. The chat's gonna be empty. Stop doing that. I had to test. What do you mean test? Am I execute on A-san? Exactly, you get it. Excuse me. This is an interesting question though. Stop timing yourselves out. Stop ending your lives. I wanted to ask, do you guys consider worrying about someone a part of loving them? Like, oh man, I worry about like how such and such is doing. Do you take that as a sign that you love them? That you're like, yes, you do. I like the animation on the screen. You like the funny little image? Because some people are like, maybe I'm just worried about them in like a like the bad ending where she was like, maybe it's just like a parental thing, or maybe it's like a goddess like authority figure type of thing, or do you see it as like an in love thing? Like, I'm worried about them. I want them near me because I'm worried something's gonna happen to them, like that type of thing. And I love my friends a lot. I worry about my friends a lot. Love, sure. Yeah, that's part of love. And love, not really. What is that thing? Look puntable. Hello, Arctic. Welcome in. Welcome in. This is my baby. You didn't know it, but I was pregnant for 9 months. And this came out. Don't ask who the daddy is, though. I knew just how lonely you I don't know why that's so funny to me. I knew just how lonely he was. He could only see others based on their colors, which isolated him from everyone around him. In the beginning, I probably felt pity for him, but at some point, that all changed. Oh, bye, Ava. Bye, Ava. The pasta belly for sure activated. I haven't gotten my Applebee's yet. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm still waiting for Throne to process the gift card, and then after the gift card is processed, I think I need to wait a little bit more for other stuff to process. Ah. I recalled the feeling of that kiss, and my heart started beating faster. That was the moment that I first see... Thank you. Oh wait, what happened? Wait, Ava got timed out for 300 seconds now? What happened? Oh, Ava, did you say... Ava, did you say MILF so many times? Wait, untime out. Ava Boba. There you go. Did you say MILF so many times that I think Extreme Elements just killed you? Wait, you know what? No, Extreme Elements. I said twink, but with funny characters. Oh, okay. Okay, I was gonna say, cause Extreme Elements shouldn't have any like mommy timeouts anymore. I changed all the commands and stuff to StreamerBot. So I guess because you use funny characters, because I do have a filter for that. I have a filter for funny characters. I think, yeah, I think I thought you were spamming. No. That was the moment that I first started seeing him as a man. His strong hands, his kind eyes. I wanted to see him again so much. There could only be one reason why I was worried about him so much. Why I missed him. Maybe you can say N-words again? No. You get the funny image on the screen. That's what you get. You get slashed in half. But I was Cupid. My upbringing, my sense of purpose. That was the one thing holding me back. As I was saying, the daddy was some twink. Imagine the text is crossed out and uncorrupted. The daddy of Chi was some twink. But when I got home, that was the last feeling of strength disappeared. Last feeling of restraint?
Ah, おかえり。ご飯作っといたよ。
ご飯にする？お風呂にする？それとも、私？ Did you move all my funny creations over that I worked really hard on, Amai? Your funny creations? What funny creations? Thanks. I tossed down my bag, washed my hands, and went to the dinner table. When I saw what was there, my entire body stiffened. There on the table was a spread of Japanese food.
知ってる？ジャパニーズフードって美容にいいんだって。今日近所のスーパーでセールやってたんだ。
There's even natto. Hello, Kurt. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? How are you? Natto. The moment I saw that, tears started welling from my eyes.
なんで泣いてるの？
Because there's natto. I'm sorry, out of context.
はあ？
Huh? This is more serious than I thought. I was crying just from seeing the natto made me think of Ryuki. Alright, I'm gonna add that one to the list. adding this one to the list. Oh, I forgot to pin the merch message. Wait a second. Alright, commands. Alright, adding to the list. There we go. Yay! Now try it again. I dare you. I dare you to try it again. Go ahead, do it. Try it. Copy and paste what you just said. Go ahead and do it. Try it. Also, let me update the pin real quick. Wait a second. I'm scared. What are you scared of? What's to be scared about? There we go. You don't know what's going on. We're playing this game called Cupid Parasite. I wanted to see him. I hated the fact that I wasn't with him right that moment. I didn't want him to even meet his fiancée. I want to be with him forever. I already knew the answer. All I had to do was admit the truth to myself.
あらあら重症ね。ほら、ご飯が冷める前に食べましょう。
Okay. Claris laid out everything on the table. Miso soup, natto. The rest of the food was the same as always. The natto almost seemed out of place compared to everything else. Let's eat. I took a bite of natto, but bread and natto didn't go well together at all. Oh, she wanted the rice. She wanted the rice like he taught her. December 1st. I've made up my mind and headed to the meeting spot to see Ryuki. I guess I got here a little early. I looked at my watch and saw that, in fact, I was a full hour early. I felt like Gill. You don't have to think about him right now. We're on Ryuki's route right now. I'm so nervous. I wonder how Ryuki would feel when he saw me here. Would he be happy? I waited there, stealing occasional glances at my watch, and suddenly, someone emerged from Cupid Corp and ran towards me. It was the photographer for the Parasite 5 magazine spread.
Ah, よかった。言いましたか。今日休みだって聞いて、今家まで行こうと思ってたんです。
Were you getting bored? Were you getting bored and you wanted to do that? Huh? As I turned my head, he gripped my arms tightly.
ちょっと来てください。今日しか式場のスケジュール空いてないのに、モデルが来ないんですよ。
So you are bored. Message deleted. Message deleted. What? No,
あなたが保険の責任者でしょ。とにかくちょっとでいいから来てくださいよ。
But if it's the wedding dress that he made, is it? December 1st. I was in a taxi, alone with my giant case, on my way to Cupid Court. I didn't know you already got the Korean one. Ha ha ha. It was 10 minutes before the meeting. I stood forward at Cupid Corp, case in hand. She's not here yet. I wonder if she'll even come. My heart started to pound nervously. She wasn't coming. Come back for more, huh? Come back for more, huh? I need to move that. I think you had me for 20 months. It's almost been 24 months. Can you believe that? It's almost been 2 years. Do you feel it? Hi, Bae. Oh, you know what? I didn't program Bae to say hello to anyone saying hi with like multiple eyes. If you say hi with like one eye, he will say something back. But let me add that to the list. I will add that to the list. Hi, Bae. Hi, Bae. And then hi, Bae. There you go. Now let's test it. There you go. Yay. How are you doing today, Hama? How are you? How are you? Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Thank you. Well, the toilet pass, but thanks.
まだ
Thanks.
待ち合わせの前なんだ。そんな早くに来るはずない。
That sounds like you're trying to say like America, but I will add it to the list as well. I'm running out of ways to say it. It's almost like I'm winning. The minutes ticked by slowly, but eventually the time came. I looked at my watch, then up at the sky. It was 5 minutes past our meeting time. How many times had she told us that we should never be late to a meeting? America, Umimaru. USA! USA! Oh. And yet she wasn't here, which meant...
そっか。ダメだったのか。
Yeah, that's my 4 kids' name. American Umimaru. The American dragon you turn into a slug. Just then I heard the sound of footsteps. Someone the color of hashtag C9171E stood in front of me. Hashtag C9171E, a deep red, like the very last moment of the setting sun, or blood.
あれ、もしかしてあの子の待ち合わせ相手ってあなただったの？
You thought Claris looked like blood?
あんた、誰？
誰って。私あの時いたでしょうが。あの子があんたたちパラサイト5の担当になった日に。
Also, just double checking. Can you hear their voices, by the way? Claris is so fine. She is. Look at her. Amai. Just hearing her name nearly made me lose my cool.
あいつは。
あの子なら今、ちょうどウェディングドレス着て式場にいるわよ。急遽撮影。
Wedding hall? Dress? Why would she... No, it couldn't be. The rocker music. Hey! Oh wait, she already said that. I could hear hashtag C9171E shouting at me, but I wasn't listening. I just let my feet carry me forward. She's getting married? No. No! I hated the idea of choosing anyone else but me. I had to hurry. I had to hurry. Ikaso! I think he's talking about her eye color. No, he has, damn. He has, synesthesia? A thing where people see, like, colors and everything differently. Like, they might see a shape, but they see it as, like, a color. Or maybe they see, like, a person and they're a shape or a color. Does that make sense? Yeah, he has that. He has that. So that's what he's talking about when he's describing someone as a color. Huh? I stormed into the room. Sure enough, there she was in her wedding dress. Yeah, Claire's being blood is so foreboding. Like, why? But there wasn't a groom in sight. In her place was a photographer. Seeing the stunned looks on their faces, I realized I had completely misunderstood the situation. Do we get to see her in a dress? Wait, he's all dressed up. Wait, hold on, look. Look, he has a little bow. Do you see it? Do you see it? He has a little bow. Like his hair is tied into a, like a little ribbon. Do you see it? Wait, hold on, let me get something real quick. Let me get my little cursor. This here, this here, this one. Do you see it? He has a little bow. And it's like tied. That shirt goes kind of hard, right? He actually looks good. His normal outfit is kind of ugly, but this looks good on him. Ryuki burst in and shouted that at us, causing me to drop my ringing phone. The photographer's model had canceled, so he'd grabbed me and tossed me into this photo shoot. He shoved me into this wedding dress, slapped makeup on me, and started snapping away. He said it would only take half an hour, but then refused to let me go when the time was up. I sent him an email, but he didn't reply, so I tried calling, but he never picked up. I even asked Claris to help me out.
何その格好。
Ryuki, I'm so sorry. His model didn't show up, so I had to take her place. I've been trying to call you, and I asked Claris to find you and tell you that what was going on, but... Ryuki put the large case he was holding down on the ground and pulled out his phone.
本当だ。
Oh, did he have it on, like, silent? He looked at me, then back at his phone. His face slowly went from confusion to annoyed. Annoyed?
荷物持ってたんだ。見られるわけないでしょ。
What do you mean how it's supposed... Okay. I'm really sorry, Ryuki.
いいよ。待ち合わせ場所にいたってことは、僕を選んでくれたってことでしょ。
I did. Actually, I showed up an hour early, which is what got me into this mess in the first place.
1時間も前に
After a moment of stunned silence, Ryuki burst out laughing. It felt like a flower in bloom.
ならいい
Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Wait, hold on. Screenshot. There you go. I never seen Ryuki so obviously happy. Seeing him like that made me happy too. He seems like a dog, like a little dog boy whenever he's happy. Like he just can't hold it in. But then his smile vanished and he looked at me over with those cold, calculating eyes.
ところでそのドレス何
He's like, that dress is shit. Huh? Oh, this is one of our in-house dresses. The magazine wants to do a piece on Cupid Corp too, so they needed some photos.
はあ全然似合ってないデザインも最悪こんなのマイナス10億点だよ
でもこれ CC で一番人気って聞いたんですが
はあこれのどこがこれが人気なんてドイツも目が腐ってるんだね
Did he said shit, didn't he? Kasaku?
こんな服着たあんたの写真が僕の作った服の隣に乗るなんてありえない
Ryuki bent down to a case he picked up Ryuki bent down to the case he put down earlier and opened it up.
あんたのために作ったドレスがあるこれを着て
Did he specifically dress up like this and then bring the dress so that like we could do a wedding photo shoot? This strip is shit. Inside the case was a pure white wedding dress. It sparkled in the light streaming in through the window. You made this yourself?
僕以外にいる
つまりそれ龍騎のウェディングドレスってことですか
だからそうだってさっきから言って
これで撮ろう
Huh?
え
ちょうどパラサイト5特集だし龍騎がブライダルコレクションを始めるならそれも特報になる
別に始めるわけじゃ
おいみんなそろそろ撮り始めないと光源変わっちゃいますよ
Oh, that's right. The editor wanted the photos to have a nice, bright daytime feel. The wedding hall was reserved for the rest of the month, so we had to finish shooting before the sun went down.
仕方ないなおばあ様が来るのは夕方だしまだ時間あるから付き合ってあげるよ
I'll keep you company.
ほらこれに早く着替えるよ
Okay. Hello, Emblem. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? How are you? And that's how I went for Cupid Court wedding dress to Ryuki's very own personal creation. But then, I found myself being tended to by Ryuki himself. He tied a ribbon onto my back. Ryuki, I can get changed by myself, you know?
ウェディングドレスを一人で着られるわけないでしょそれにこれは僕が作ったんだ構造も複雑だし僕にしか着付けらんないよ
He has some sort of like pride when dressing us. Doing good, doing good. Good, good. Wonderful. Excellent. Marvelous. Stupendous. Just by looking in a mirror, it was clear that he wasn't wrong about that either. I felt like the delicate lace would easily tear if anyone else tried messing with it. But I was still embarrassed showing him so much of my skin. I was wearing underwear, of course, but still. Knowing how I felt about him, I couldn't help but feel awkward in the situation. As I looked in the mirror, I locked eyes with the obviously blushing Ryuki.
恥ずかしがんないでよ
Then he might see letting anyone else dress her as cheating. True. Do you think that would be cute or do you think that would be annoying? Do you think like him being jealous of someone else would be cute or annoying? Sorry. I moved my hand in front of me as he adjusted the position of my hips. As I felt his body against my back, I moved my hand in front of me as he adjusted the position of my hips. As I felt his body against my back, I couldn't help but get embarrassed all over again. But despite my embarrassment, I was happy. It's so beautiful. Yuki's dress was like something out of a dream. I felt like he was turning me into a real princess. The dress glittered in the lights and made a soft shuffling sound with every movement. He'd adjusted my hair, then added the veil. He also added a lovely necklace. Finally, he slipped the gloves onto my hands. It was almost as if he was putting on a wedding ring. On the wedding ring. Close. He whispered in my ear, and I looked up into the mirror. There I was, wearing his dress. I was wrapped in a gift he had made for me. My heart filled with joy. In that moment, his feelings came through more clearly than any words he could have spoken. The dress told me that he loved me. I placed a hand on my chest and turned around. Ryuki, thank you. We stared into each other's eyes. We both knew what was about to happen. He moved toward me, and I closed my eyes. But then... we were about to have like a kissing moment. Ah! The photographer called in from outside the room, and I quickly took a step back from Ryuki. Ryuki just glared at the door, seemingly annoyed that his kiss had been interrupted.
ねえ、あれ無視してもう行こうよ。
Gill.
ワンショット、いや、ツーショットで終わらせますから、お願いしますって。
He sounds so desperate. What should we do? Ryuki laughed out loud.
いいよ。それぐらい待ってあげる。僕が作ったドレスをあんたが着てる姿、世間に見せびらかしてやりたいしね。
Show me off. As if to emphasize his possessiveness, he ran his fingers across the ribbon on my back.
これはあんたのためだけに作ったドレスだよ。だからこの世でたった一つのウェディングドレスなんだ。世間に出てこのドレスがどこに行っても手に入らないって分かった時に、あんた専用のだって判明するんだよ。
Ryuki laughed softly and he pulled away from me.
じゃあ行こうか。
With his usual slightly condescending smile, Ryuki took my hand. With each step, I heard the dress rustle slightly. We started to shoot again, now with me in a dress Ryuki made specifically for me. The rest of the shoot went off without a hitch.
いやー、いい絵が撮れたよ。急いで事務所に戻って色味調整してきます。
ありがとうございました。あとはお任せください。
Okay, thanks for all your hard work today. With the others gone, it was just me and Ryuki left in a wedding hall. The sun slowly continued to sink.
はあ、ようやく誰もいなくなった。
With a tiring sigh, Ryuki took my hands and we stood in front of the red tinted hall.
なんだかバタバタしちゃったけどさ。本当はこのドレスを渡すときに言いたかったことがあったんだ。
Is it like will we spend the rest of our lives together? I waited nervously for him to continue. He smiled and touched my cheek.
好きだよ。
Whoa. Cool. That's my only reaction to that. Just like, wow, cool. He whispered that, then stole a quick kiss. I remember what Clara said, that kissing made her feel like she was on fire. It was our shortest kiss by far, but it flamed the fiery desire in my heart to be with him.
あんたが好きだ。僕の初恋で、多分最後の恋。あんた以上に好きになる人なんて今後いないと思う。
Oh. Ryuki, whose name I've been probably pronouncing this entire time. My first love and my last. I could tell that he really meant it. I felt it in his eyes and in the dress he'd made for me. Oh, cool. Amai. Okay. No, well, it's like, I don't mean it in like a monotone, like, oh, cool, like whatever type of way, but just like, oh, like, wow, just, That must be nice. I don't have that. You get what I mean? It's just like, wow, that's really nice. I don't have that, but I imagine it's very nice to have someone tell you that.
僕と一緒に来てください。
You can't see it, of course, but I'm kicking my little legs, for example. I'm not just being like passive aggressive or something. Ryuki held out his hand, a hand that had created so many wonderful clothes, a hand that said, I love you. I smiled and took his hand. Like, I wouldn't mind if someone, like, being relatable. Okay. Is that positive? Is that positive or negative? It's just like, oh, that must be really nice to have someone make clothes for you and wonder about, like, your condition and, like, do your makeup for you and, like, all the other stuff. That's just very nice. So it's just... Anyways, I'm not jealous of an anime character. I love Amai negative joking. No, you were slash serious with that. With pleasure. Oh, they just want. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute, even though the dress is like ugly. I was expecting like like a pure white wedding dress. I love my serious in love, positive on my knees. Okay, I need you to look at my Twitch tags. You see the very last Twitch tag? What does it say? What does the very last Twitch tag that I have say? It's a cute dress, but I was expecting it to be like pure white, you know? But it's okay to have like non-white dresses. I just wasn't expecting it. And we started running. Together, hands intertwined, me in my wedding dress.
大丈夫?
Yeah. We ran as hard as we could, calling to each other. Everyone on the street stared at us.
見て見て、あのカップルかわいい。男の子の方、一生懸命って感じ。
This tag can't stop me because I can't read. Is that so 80 this entire time you've been hearing me talk because you can't read this visual novel? Aww. It should stop you. It should stop you.
でもなんでウェディングドレス？なんかの撮影かな？それか略奪愛だったりして。
They're all looking at us. Ryuki, maybe we should change our clothes.
悪いけどその時間はない。おばあ様は17時にロサンヨークホテルに着くって言ってたんだ。
5 o'clock? I looked at my watch and saw that was in 10 minutes. We had to hurry. I knew just how strictly Ryuki's grandma was. Showing up late was absolutely out of the question. I pulled up my dress a bit and ran to keep up with Ryuki.
くそ、全然タクシーが来ないな。
It's okay, I can run. Imagine being stopped by reading. Yes, I just pretend to know Japanese parts. No, you know Japanese. Last time I was parasocial with Amai, she took me out back to the shop and broke my legs. Yep, and I'll break your arms next time.
ごめん。僕があんたを抱きかかえられたらよかったんだけど。
No, I don't want to be a burden. I want to run with you. Don't worry about me.
そっか。じゃあ行くよ。
じゃあ行くよ. Okay. We squeezed our hands tightly and sprinted away. Everyone on the sidewalk stepped aside and watched us run. We were on our way to meet Ryuki's grandma at the Lost York Hotel. You can have one moment of parasocialism if you buy merch. How about that? Eros. Best of luck match. How long is the moment? 3 seconds. Yeah, 3 seconds. But merch must be purchased. Huff huff. Puff puff.
着いた。
In the elevator, I asked Ryuki to fix up my hair. Eventually, we arrived at the meeting place.
おばあ様は
Imagine if it landed on someone else. Is it 3 seconds per purchase or per item? Per item.
リュウキこっちこっち
So if you buy the bundle.
姉さん、なんでここに？
You're his sister?
はじめまして、リュウキの姉です。弟が心配で来ちゃった。
来ちゃったって。おばあ様は。
龍騎30秒の遅刻よ。デザイナーたるもの、時間は大切にしなさい。
I want to see this bitch. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my chair. She's old. I actually need to replace this chair because the inside, like, stuffing is coming out. Just then, a gray-haired woman appeared before us.
おばあ様。
That's... It was Nori Kaisen, the master designer behind... It was Norie Kaisen, master designer behind the Kaisen label. The incredibly strict mentor who taught Ryuki everything he knew about design.
龍騎、そのお嬢さんはどなた？
So do we not get to see her? She spoke quietly, but her gaze was surprisingly strong. Her eyes looked like a loaded gun. Ryuki and I both made an effort to stand up tall and straight.
おばあ様。この人が僕が結婚したい人です。なので申し訳ございません。僕はおばあ様の選んだ人と結婚はできな。
あら、エロスじゃない。その格好素敵ね。
Oh, your chair old too? Here, let me post and dump. Hashtag dump.
エロス。
Beer. Huh? That voice? No, it couldn't be. I turned around to see who had just spoken, and there she was. Mom? Okay, so the lady that was in the outfit was her, question mark? My mom, the goddess of beauty, who had recently fled from Celestia, Venus, stood before us. She a baddie. Buying 50 Heyo buttons and $5 each is $250 for 150 seconds of hit. Sounds good, guys. You should do. He was not even doing it himself.
Mama?
Mama?
彼女のママって
I don't know.
既
婚
婚者だったの？
者でしたの？
エロス、元気だったかしら？
Chair posted. The M word. Mom, what are you doing here? I thought you ran away from home. Wait, does that mean that the woman Ryuki's grandma wanted you to marry is... Wow, that's wild. The grandma wanted her son to marry this older lady. Like, much older lady. Okay, I wouldn't say that your chair is, like, fine. Because obviously the arms are bad. But, like... My chair has, like, holes in it from my cats. Like, at least you can still sit in your chair comfortably. My chair is like the cushioning is just gone. It's just melted.
私のことね。美の化身なんて呼ばれてつい来ちゃったわ。ところでこれ何の会なのかしら？
Mom, you just followed along with no idea what was actually going on?
私は私の望む場所に現れるわ。
I'm sorry, for a second I thought, okay, hear me out. For a second, I thought that, you see this line here? I thought this was like the vagina bone. The vagina bone. I thought this was like the vagina bone here. And that this is like all skin. But I think this is her dress. I think. Hello, Linky. Welcome in. Yeah, the vagina bone. The vagina bone? Have you guys seen that pose by the vagina bone? But hello, Linky. How are you doing today? How are you? I struck her famous pose from the Botticelli's Birth of Venus and hit us with a graceful smile.
それよりキャサリン・スペードさん、あなたは今婚活中だとお聞きしていたはずだけれど。
I love vagina bones.
ああ、そうよ。娘の活躍を見るために CC に入って婚活を始めてみたのよ。
The best artist draw the Vagina bonus. It's so true. It's okay, I'm just doing some work and chilling with the slug friend. Aww. Thank you for calling me a friend. That's so comfy and nice. Good luck with your work, okay? You joined Cupid Corp? You can't be serious.
この姿見覚えがないかしら。
She was the lady in a disguise. Yeah, that's what I thought. She snapped her fingers and her appearance instantly changed. I kinda like this fit. It's like ugly, but also like cute. Do you know what I mean? It's like ugly cute. Of course, I had recognized the woman standing there. It was Catherine Spade, a Cupid Corp member I knew very well. Mom, you were Catherine this whole time?
娘の活躍を見るのは母の務めよね。
She snapped her fingers and returned back to her original form. All three KSN members were taken aback by such a carefree attitude.
今のなんだ手品なのか。
Greetings, Nail. Welcome to your demise. How are you doing today, Nail? How are you? How are you?
それより母ってどういうことよ。結婚してたの？
I mean, she could be our mom, but like divorced. What, huh? Yeah, welcome to your demise.
私確かにこの子の母役ではあるけれど籍は入れてないわ。だって神だもの。
You can't be telling people that.
神ラウルと同類か。
I'm good, I'm just mad, Brat Ross. Oh, we just made Brat Ross. Ooh, I haven't had Brat Ross in so long. I'm reminded of this like German dish that my roommate made, or like roommate referred to me to, and it was like so good. But that's what Brat Ross reminded me of, because I think that's German. Is Brat Ross German? Is it like a German sausage?
シングルマザーってこと？てかさっきから話し方ちょっと変だけどどこの国の人？
Your accent is strange. Yeah. Don't make me hungry. You see sauerkraut? Okay, I don't like sauerkraut. Bratwurst. Yeah, like vagina bones.
新開国聞いたことない。
Celestia. Well, that's...
それより龍騎、きちんと説明してちょうだい。
You're Japanese in America. What the hell is on about the accent? You know what's funny is that there are several characters in this game that do have like American Japanese accents and vice versa. It's like worst. Bratwurst. Oh, Bratwurst. I'm a massive Bratwurst, to be honest. I wish I had one. It's in her fridge. I wish I had one in my fridge. The casual atmosphere suddenly tightened when his grandmother spoke.
まず聞きましょう。お前の目に彼女は偏差値いくつに見える？
She gestured toward my mom, pushing Ryuki to give his opinion on her. Ryuki looked at her, then sighed softly.
当然偏差値100です。
Can I hit on my mom like that? 100?
あら、それって褒められてるのかしら？
That's about the biggest compliment you could get. She was Venus, the goddess of beauty, so of course she would get a perfect score. Unlike me, her child, who's not the goddess of beauty, and I'm just like a Cupid, like an ugly-ass Cupid who barely scored 60. The source of all beauty, charm incarnate, no other god can surpass her.
それでも僕には彼女の方が世界で一番可愛く見えるんです。
This thing. Ryuki squeezed my hand and gave his grandmother a radiant look.
おばあ様、彼女を紹介させてください。彼女は僕の CC でのアドバイザーでした。
As he said my name, I bowed lightly.
初めて出会ったのは CC で、最初は全然興味なかった。でも一緒にいるうちに目が離せなくなって、色もだんだん綺麗になっていって、 恋をしたんだと気づきました。彼女は僕が世界で一番愛しいと思ってる人です。おばあ様、どうか彼女との結婚を認めてください。
Ryuki, I never heard him sound so serious. She looked over at me with sharp, piercing gaze. Isn't he like 19? That's why I'm like, wow, his grandmother was gonna hit him up with like this 30, 40-year-old MILF. No, not me. She was looking at the dress.
そのウェディングドレス、龍騎が作ったものね。
はい、おばあ様。彼女のためだけに作ったウェディングドレスです。
And already had Maxine. Don't say that.
彼女のためだけに。
Her stern eyes were filled with judgment, but then she smiled. Her entire face relaxed.
龍騎、ようやくデザイナーにとって何が大切か分かったよね。
え？
He stood there, stunned. It was like he'd never seen her smile before.
とってもいい服ですよ、龍騎。褒めてあげましょう。
あ、おばあ様。でもこれは。
A dress, something made for a woman. That's what he was about to say, but before he could, she pulled something out of her bag.
龍騎のレディースライン、見ましたよ。
Who's your fave in this, Amai? We've only done Ryuki's route so far. He's the only route that we've done. A gun. What do you... She's not pulling out a gun. There's another character, but you can't see him right now. Because we're on Ryuki's route, he's the only focus that we have. But I like a character called Raul, but we need to clear 3 routes in this game before we can do his route. And then after that... I like Ryuki, but in like a, like he's cute type of way. Like he's a cute pat 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 on the head type of way. And then Shelby, I don't really know too much about him. I don't know what his deal is.
それ、なんでうちの店に勝負数しか置かなかったカタログなのに。
And then we all fucking hate Gill. But maybe when we do Gill's route. You know what? Maybe so I can stop hating Gill. The next route we will do will be Gill's. So instead of Shelby, we'll do Gill's route next. So that I can try to like him a little bit. The headcanon is Shelby's a virgin as well. Oh, absolutely! Shelby is totally a virgin. He's never dated. He's a virgin. They are very VTuber design. Yeah, they're very fashionable, aren't they?
龍騎の店員を務める彼は私の古い知り合いの息子さんですからね。
Mystico. PP.
おばあ様の知り合い？そっか。それであの人だけはやめなかったんだ。
Also, thank you for snapping your shopper's card. Thank you, thank you.
龍騎、これらの服からもそのドレスからもお前の思いがよく伝わってきました。思いの宿らないデザインはすぐに見抜けます。今までお前の作ってきた服からは思想も思いも何も伝わってこなかった。
His other designs didn't have any feeling.
でもこの服には着る人を思いやる心が、いいものを作りたい優しさが伝わってきましたよ。いいデザインをするようになった。私から教えられることはもうない。お前はもう一人前ですよ、龍騎。
Ryuki gasped in surprise. His worry that she didn't have anything to say about his work disappeared in an instant. Do we get to see his grandma?
龍騎の服を、僕の作った服を見せてもおばあ様は何も言わなかったんだ。おばあ様は厳しいけれど 良かった時は必ず褒めてくれる。だから何も言わないってことは僕のデザインに足りないものがあるんだ、きっと。僕が一人前。
龍騎、おばあちゃんずっとあんたのこと心配してたのよ。計算員の家にとらわれすぎだって。あなたは計算員らしくしなきゃってずっと思ってたでしょ。
それは。
You can be at peace now. Keisan named the house he grew up in and his strict grandmother. Whenever Ryuki talked about his own situation, he always seemed tight or in pain.
だって僕は計算員家の人間だ。計算員らしさを壊すわけには。
そこがダメだって言ってるの。ほんと龍騎ったら真面目なんだから。私のいい加減さと龍騎の真面目さが混ざったらちょうど良かったのかもしれないのにね。
Ryuki's sister chuckled a little, and he sighed and looked back at her.
姉さん、いい加減な自覚はあるんだ。
まあねだからあの窮屈で旧式な計算員家に嫌気がさして外に嫁いじゃったもの。悪いのはおばあちゃんじゃなくて頭の固いおじさんやおばさんたちだけど、あいつら口を開けば母さんの悪口ばっかじゃない。
バカじゃない。
まあそうだけどさ、計算員の家として大切なものがあるのは僕もわかるし。
本当にお前たちは真逆な子ね。確かに龍騎と足して2で割るとちょうど良さそうなこと。お前は真面目で一度言えば覚える子供だったのに、私は必要以上に厳しくしすぎたよね、龍騎。
Ryuki. Also, hello, Louis. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? How are you? The tone of the Keisan designer became the tone of a caring grandmother. She smiled softly.
ドレスを見て初めて知ったわ。龍騎、お前はレディースが好きだったのね。言ってくれたらよかったのに。
だって僕は計算員家の人間だから書いたらダメだって。
誰がそんなことを言ったの？
新年の集まりでみんなが。
Woke up from a fourth nap? Maybe you need to just sleep. Maybe you just need to sleep all day. Keisan exclusively makes clothes for men, and I'm a member of that family. So of course I thought it was never an option, but grandmother just shook her head. Is this his thoughts, but it's pink?
そう、そんなことを言う人がいたのね。困ったこと。でも計算員でやってはいけないことなどありはしないのよ。大切なのはいいものかどうかという一点だけ。龍騎、お前が今まで描いてきた服はどれも計算員の影響を受けていたわ。悪い意味でね。だから私は計算員を立ち上げたデザイナーとして作る許可を出すことができなかった。
龍騎。
でも色に対して絶対感覚を持つお前ならきっといつかいいものを描けると思っていた。
I don't like spending time sleeping.
厳しくしすぎたようだわ。
But you spent so many hours trying to sleep 4 times. His grandmother sighed, then looked at the dress and smiled.
私はね、龍騎、お前が本当に好きで描くものをずっと見たいと思っていたの。デザインは嘘をつけないものよ。無理に描いてもいいものは出てこない。
You love to sleep all
今まで
day.
の龍騎の服には苦しさがあった。
It depends on like how I sleep, I think, because sometimes I fall asleep and I wake up and I don't feel rested. Hello, beautiful. I don't feel like rested. It just feels like I wasted 8 hours and I'm still tired.
けれど、このウェディングドレスからはお前の気持ちがよく伝わってくる。ずっと見ていたくなるぐらい素敵なドレスだわ。
おばあ様。
Oh.
リュウキ、これからは自由に生きなさい。
Beautiful had this really stupid look on her face. I'm sorry. I wish I had my camera. She had like her tongue sticking out still. Like she's licking herself, but her tongue was still out and she looked at me.
好きに生きていいの。そのドレスみたいにね。
His grip on my hand tightened slightly, and his eyes began to fill with tears.
好きに。
Ryuki looked at me. Now that you know what's funny is that I probably pronounced it Ryuki like early on in the stream, but then I was like, maybe it's Ryuki. The American way to say it. Ryuki, Ryuki, Ryuki. Sakura. 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 Kaede. Kaede. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of watching Tiger and Bunny and they were like, Kaede. Kaede.
じゃあおばあ様、彼女との結婚を認めてくれるんですか？
認めるも何も私は制限しませんよ。
え？でも
龍騎はおばあちゃんがお母さんの結婚を反対してた話を気にしてるみたいよ。
Yeah, like didn't you, weren't you upset about
結
that?
婚を反対？
You
おや、
didn't?
誰がそんなことを言っていたの？
Oh. Were people just like lying and he just believed these lies this entire life?
子供の頃、大人たちがみんな言ってたから。
Oh, that's kind of fucked up actually. He believed this whole time that everyone else hated his mom and that his grandmother hated his mom for marrying his dad. It was like, I gotta look good in front of my grandma. It's fucked up actually.
まったくあの子たちは子供の前で聞かせる話でもないでしょうに。
He believed that his entire life.
確かに私はあの子をよく叱っていたわ。でも結婚を反対したわけじゃない。いつものことだったのよ。
Oh my god. Okay.
あの子が服を脱ぎ散らかしていた時も、学校でテストを全部放棄した時も、家中の障子を破いて遊んでいた時も叱ったわ。
Was she messed up with sliding doors?
障子を？
Yeah, what?
ええ、もちろんバイオリニストになると決めて勝手にデザイナー学校を辞めた時も叱ったわ。でもあの子は言うこと聞かない子だったから。
Are you saying his mom was a bimbo? Positive? So that's why she said she yelled at my mother more than the others. But apparently it didn't make a difference.
でもそれは計算員だからじゃない。母親としてあの子の行く末を心配し叱っただけなの。どうせ勝手にするのも分かっていましたからね。
Thank you for chilling out and thank you for the biddies. I heard the SpongeBob music, but I didn't hear my voice, a bimbo violinist. Yeah, she was like, yeah, your mom didn't know how to walk through sliding doors. SMH, bimbo. Biddy 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 biddy.
叱るのもまた母の愛よね。わかるわ。
She sounds like she's going to fall asleep. Also, I'm sorry, I just keep looking at her vagina bones. I think there's just like the fold of the fabric. Like if she just zoomed out a little bit, I could see if it's a vagina bone or not. A vagina bone.
と言っても私はエロースを叱らなかったけれど、それはあの人の役目だったし。
The him in this case being my dad.
ああ、まず彼のたくましく情熱的な腕、 私が気持ちを刻んだあの右目の傷。思い出したら会いたくなってきた。
Did she like stab him or something? Is that why he has that thing on his eye? Stop looking at her vagina bonus. I'm sorry, I can't stop looking at her vagina bonus. The scar over his eye? Dad always told me he got that scar in a battle. He'd mention it every single time he told me about his war stories. I didn't think it was strange that the name of the battle changed every time he told them. So it was Mom who gave him that scar. Wait, she has a scar too actually. Do you see it? Like when she blinks, do you see it? Wait, hold on. Like up here, do you see it? It's like a slight tear. And when she blinks, it moves with her eyebrows. Wait, no it doesn't. Never mind. Why did I think that? This looks like a scar too though. See, I wasn't just looking at her vagina bones. They were quite the violent couple apparently. Her third eye awakening. She's like, I will become MILF now. Also, hello Ashley, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? She waved her hand, and just like that, my mom was gone. He used her divine power to return home without a second thought. He really was a free spirit. Yeah, sure. Explaining everything would have taken so long, so I just went along with it.
なんだ、姉さんも母さんもあんたの母親もほんと自由なんだから。
Ryuki smiled and laughed gently.
周りの大人の言うことばかり真に受けて勝手におばあ様に叱られると思ってた。バカみたい。
ダメダメ。
おばあ様は確かに厳しかったけれど無理強いはしなかった。僕の気持ちをいつも尊重してくれてたのに。
He spoke softly, almost to himself, then smiled again. He looked refreshed, as if all of his concerns had fallen away.
おばあ様、じゃあ僕の好きにします。彼女と結婚します。
Smiling wider than ever, Ryuki gripped my hand tight.
それで僕にどうかレディース服を計算員で作らせてください。だって僕はおばあ様もお母様も好きで、僕はやっぱり計算員家の人間だから。それで一番に好きな服はやっぱり計算員だったから、ここで服を作っていたい。それが僕の望む未来、僕が自由にやりたいことです。
Got my food and here to see Green Man's ending. You missed it earlier. He had a very sweet scene where he like made a wedding dress for us. You'll have to watch the VOD. You'll have to watch the VOD. Ryuki's grandma smiled at him, clearly overjoyed. She said she'd be thrilled if he started seeing his own line under the label. What kind of food did she get, by the way? Also, you guys have been making me hungry. I just had ramen and, pancakes. I had pancakes. Yeah, this accent here. Why would he be the type to keep 1,000 bottles of hand lotion? I did not mention lotion.
Fashion brand Keisai Inn has unveiled its new line. The brand name is Keisai Inn Fin.
Oh, Infinity?
This line, which has its brand based on the middle name of designer Mr. Ryuki F. Keisai, will develop women's wear.
Oh, his middle name is fucking Finn? Ryuki Finn Keisai. His middle name is Finn? Okay. Alright, Phineas.
The main designer is Mr. Ryuki F.K. Saiyan, who is the grandchild of Mrs. Norie K. Saiyan. Mr. Ryuki, who leads the brand Ryuki out of Lausanne, York, plans to expand in the future under the official name Ryuki with new menswear.
Oh, okay. I thought they changed the name.
With Mr. Ryuki taking on ladies' wear with Keisai in Fin and menswear with Ryuki, expectations for the next collection are growing.
Who named that?
いやー、結構な話題になってるわね。どうよ、リュウキ。嬉しい？
I miss him in this suit. I did not miss him in this outfit. This ugly ass outfit. As she watched the news on her phone, she looked at him and smiled. He just sipped in his coffee, showing no clear emotion.
別に世論なんて関係ないよ。僕は好きに服を作るだけだ。
彼女さん、今の聞いた？うちの親戚の陰口真に受けてた子が何言ってるんだか。
It was a few weeks ago that Ryuki had reconnected with his grandmother. He'd called early and said that they were near Cupid Corp, so I decided to meet up with them after work. But I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. You've been so busy. I was really worried about you. His grandma had helped him set up his new line, K-Sign Fin label. And he's been so busy preparing everything for the unveiling, we hadn't really had any time to see each other since then. I'm a very boring person who buys burgers and chicken in bulk. Today was just an old fries and burger day. Maybe I'll make burgers after stream. I'll make burger and with egg, burger with egg.
ま、健康と美容には気をつけてるし、姉さんもおばあ様も手伝ってくれるから。
Right. His sister was helping launch the label as well, and the two of them had been traveling between Lost York and Japan.
リュウキ一人だとくだらないことで悩んでばっかりだからね。おばあちゃんも母さんもすごい心配してたんだから。
What's wrong, baby?
でもあんた一人でロサンヨークに留学するって決めた時、おばあちゃんだけは反対しなかったのよ。
え、そうなの？
そうよ。心配性の父さんが一人じゃ危ないって散々反対してたのに、ある日突然何も言わなくなったでしょ。あれね、おばあちゃんが勇気はしっかりしてるから大丈夫、応援しなさいって言ってくれたからなの。
なんでそれを僕が知らなくて姉さんが知ってるのさ。
Literally, no one told him anything, and he just lived his entire life with these misconceptions.
あんたが毎日アトリエにこもってデザインばっかりしてたからよ。
Okay. His sister sighed and stared at him.
ほんと頑固でクソ真面目で不器用な頭の固い弟よね。せっかく色に対して天才的なセンスを持っているのに、掲載員らしさにとらわれているし。
Huh? Genius when it comes to colors. Ryuki froze. His sister looked completely exasperated.
あんたね、普通は他人に色なんて見えないし、些細な違いにも気づかないわよ。おばあちゃんたらいつも褒めてたわ。これとこれの色の違いに気づく子なのよって。私には違いなんて全然わからなかったけど、おばあちゃんにも同じ色彩感覚があるの。でも勇気が生まれるまで一人も同じ目を持つ人が掲載員家にはいなかった。
Is he going to be like, well, I also didn't know that my grandmother had the same color like thing as I did?
だから後継ぎになんて思って
Synthesia?
つまり期待されてたのよ。
そうだったんだ。
So he seriously didn't know. No one. They just birthed him into the world, and they're like, okay, he's a fashion designer now.
だから厳しくしすぎたかもって悩んでもいたの。おばあちゃんもあんたとよく似て真面目だからね。だから私や母さんみたいにもっとわがままになってほしいって言ってたわ。それで世界を見て 自由になってほしいって思ってたみたい。
Ryuki's sister smiled and looked at me.
そしたらこんな可愛いお嫁さんを捕まえてきちゃうんだもんね。龍騎ってば手が早いんだ。
それは。
Eh? I glanced at Ryuki and we both blushed in unison.
まだ結婚してない。
ウェディングドレスもあるのにいつするのよ。
He doesn't need to get married now.
姉さんに関係ないだろ。それより姉さん、人と約束してるんじゃないの？
What if she meets Shelby? What if she's dating Shelby?
ああ、そうそう。多分もうすぐ来ると思うんだけど。
Wait, what if she's dating Clarice?
はーい。待たせたかしら。
Emma Winston? Who was that?
あ、エマ、久しぶり。元気だった？
Oh, Emma Winston, the Sillywood superstar. Is this... Who is this based off of? Who is this based off of? Emma Winston. Surely this is based off of some celebrity. I'm not too familiar with US celebrities or really celebrities in general. Emma Watson? Is that a celebrity? Emma was a talented actress who rose to fame in her role as the princess in Shana-san Holiday. Does anyone know what that reference is? A princess? A princess?
今日はこれから彼女の現場でメイクする予定なの。でも弟に会うって言ったら見てみたいって言われてさ。
Amazing. So Ryuki's other sister is Emma Watson's makeup artist. Not at all. This has to be a reference though, you know? Like every other thing is like a reference to American pop culture in some way. This has to be a reference too. I recall Ryuki had mentioned at some point that his sister did makeup for a number of Sillywood actors. But I had no idea that it included someone as famous as Emma Winston. Everyone in the K-Sign family is so amazing. His sister, his grandmother, and of course him.
あなたが計算インフィンのデザイナー、龍騎ね。新作コレクションの写真も雑誌も見たわ。とっても素敵ね。
She pulled out the magazine. She pulled out the magazine. It was one with the Parasite 5 feature that had just came out the other day. Apparently, since it was announced that Ryuki would start designing for K-Sign, the magazine flew off shelves. But I didn't expect that even the Sillywood actors would be reading it. That's amazing, Ryuki. Even famous celebrities. That was my impression anyway, but... Damn, okay. Ryuki was just as his normal self. Was just like his normal self. Not afraid of anything.
なんて言った？ああ、この子、人に色が見えるの。共感覚ってやつね。
What do you think he...
大丈夫。エマは素敵な色よ。
What do you think he did before he knew what hex colors were?
あんたにはそんな下品な赤の服は似合わないよ。もっと深い藍色を着た方がいい。アクセサリーもゴールドじゃなくてシルバーだ。
わお、噂は本物ね。実は私今
Can you hear
日
my cheer?
わざと微妙な服着てきたのよ。
He called them Crayola names. You're surprised purple? You look like puke green. Wait, do you hear my cheer? She's a screaming.
ここで遠慮するようじゃダメだと思ってたけど、あなたは本当にノリエが認める目を持ってるのね。決めた。次のレッドカーペットのドレスはあなたにオーダーするわ。後でマネージャーに連絡させるから。
Huh? Red carpet? The dresses that people wear to those special events always mean something special. They were always covered in the media and admired by every single designer out there.
そのつもりで予定を空けといてちょうだい。さ、 行くわよ。はいは
I think they're dating. I think they're lesbians. Emma left along with Ryuki's sister. I watched them go, then turned around and looked at Ryuki. So your sister really does handle makeup for Sillywood celebrities. I had to admit, I'm kind of surprised. And now Emma Winston has asked you to design a dress for her next red carpet event? That's so amazing!
別に僕がすごいわけじゃない。おばあ様の作り上げたブランドがあったから成立した話だよ。龍騎ではこんな話もらうまであと10年はかかっただろうね。それだけのものをおばあ様は一代で築いたんだ。だからそれを無駄にしないようにやる。チャンスは必ずものにしてみせる。
Ryuki's smile had a touch of self-deprecation as she stood up. It did.
すぐにデザインが描きたい。家に帰っていい？
Okay, I'm going to stay here a little longer and...
あんたにも見てもらいたい。それに渡したいものもあるから。
Yeah, you didn't want to stay at his place? Stammering a little, Ryuki shot an embarrassed glance. After a pause, he spoke again.
だからうち来てよ。
He's like, look, I bought another dog! As soon as we got to his place, Ryuki went to go get a sheet of paper. We got the pen and started sketching. This is clearly his concept of a red carpet dress.
あのいい 9546B には多分背中が大きく開いたドレスがいいだろうね。本人の生意気な感じと相性がいい。でも首元はあえて清楚にした方がいいかもしれない。モチーフは蝶とさなぎで。
Ryuki looks like he's having fun. After all, he loved designing more than anything, especially women's clothes. He'd finally been honest with himself, and that was all he needed to earn his grandma's approval. And that's how he came to be recognized by a world-famous celebrity. But what's the gift? Just then, my phone chimed to let me know I had a message. It was from his sister. She got his number? Her number? There's no actual message, just a URL. It's a virus. Her messages are just as straight to the point as Ryuki's. I remember the time Ryuki sent me a message that just had a link to some famous website. I tapped the open link and saw that it was a news article about a violinist. Violinist?
もちろんバイオリニストになると決めて勝手にデザイナー学校を辞めた時も叱ったわ。でもあの子は言うこと聞かない子だったから。
Hey, Ryuki, is this? The bimbo violinist. Except we're not going to see her because we didn't even get to see the grandma. Or the client that we helped earlier to date, what's his face? Owen. We didn't get to see her, we didn't get to see the grandma, we didn't get to see the sister, we didn't get to see the bimbo violinist's mom. We don't get to see anyone. Ryuki stopped drawing and looked at me. When he saw what was on my phone, he dropped his pen.
母さんだ。
Mom! That's mother! I just thought about it, I'm sorry. That's mother! Do you guys know that, like, TikTok, I guess it's like a TikTok thing, where there's like a really attractive woman or like a really girl boss woman, they're like, that's mother. So I was right, it was Ryuki's mom. Even though the picture was so fairly far away, I could definitely see the resemblance. As he stared at the picture, his breathing started to speed up.
これ僕が作ったレディース服着てる。なんで母さんが
Maybe she's proud of you. She's probably been keeping an eye on you from afar, don't you think? Ryuki had mentioned that ever since she was a violinist, she was traveling all over the world. But no matter how far away she was still looking after her family. Your family is really close in your own way.
全員住んでる国はバラバラなのにね。
The article mentioned that the concert was being held in Austria.
オーストリアか。ロサンヨークとはすごく離れてるのに。
USA! Ryuki stood and went out to his garden and looked up into the sky.
今頃、母さんのいるあたりは朝かな。
I followed him outside and sat down next to him. The two of us stared just side by side, looking at that. The two of us just sat side by side like that. Oh, okay. Staring up into the winter night sky. Lost York winters weren't especially cold, but on that day, the air seemed even more clear than normal. I see. So she's in a different time zone, right? I learned about the concept in college. Oh, I guess you wouldn't know about time and like heaven. But I never really understood it because I never had to think about it. But when Ryuki mentioned the morning in Austria, I was reminded that the world didn't all have the same time of day. Even though we're underneath the same sky, if we go far enough away, the color of that sky can change completely. Even when it's nighttime in Lost York, the sun was always shining in Celestia, but this world changes depending on where you are. Ryuki lives in New York, his sister and mom travel all over the world, and his dad is from Lost York, but now he lives in Japan, along with his grandma. They live in different places and lead different lives, but their family bond is still really strong. Ryuki got a text message of his own. He looked at it and smiled.
姉さんからのメールだ。見てよこれ。
He forwarded it to me, but this time the message was a bit longer. Hey, did you know? Your middle name was actually Mom's idea. Ben means white. She wanted you to follow your own path without dyeing yourself in someone else's color. So fight on. Follow my own path without dyeing myself in someone else's color.
まったく、勝手なことを言うよ。姉さんや母さんレベルで我が道を行けるわけないじゃないか。
White!
Welcome in, Neil.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hello, Coco. How are you doing today? I'm so sorry. We found out this character's middle name is just White. And I had a little giggle about it. Hello, Coco. How are you doing today, though? How are you? What were you up to? Let's see. Let's see. You were drawing. Wait, you were drawing more of your inklings, right? Your inkmen. Yeah, you were drawing more inkmen. How many more do you have to do? How many more? But let me go over here real quick. Oh wait, I don't have VTube Studio open. I can't really do my introduction. But hello everyone, hello. I'm Amai Umimaru, a seaside Shakibi VTuber. When I'm not tending to the shop, I'm playing games, hanging out with friends, and doing my best to send good vibes everywhere. Hope you all had a good stream. No, not Inklings, I meant Inkman. 40, you have 40 more to do, or did you finish 40? You have 40 more to do? Hello, Mr. Tea Kettle. Hello, is it Arknet? Tron Ultra? Hello, Cass, welcome in. And hello, Coco, welcome in. And hello, Wakan, welcome in. 40 more. How many have you finished so far? Yeah, that's a lot of Inkmans. Wait, now I can go over here. Oh, wait, I'm gone. I'm missing. Wait, no. Oh, wait, why am I down there? Why am I tiny? Ignore the ball. Okay, there you go. This is what I look like. This is me normally on my orb. Yes, I have a merch line, and one of the merch items is like a little orb. It's like a little Manji plush of this pathetic looking face. Also, Catdak, welcome in for thank you in. I didn't mean to say welcome for the follow or thank you for the follow. Nobody followed. But I just want to say welcome in. I'm sorry, it's a little bit hot in my room right now, and I haven't eaten that much, so I might be a little bit falling out. No, you don't have to. OMG, that merch is so cute. Thank you. I worked very hard on it for several months. But yes, if you guys need to go to bed or if you need to go eat dinner, please by all means go do it, okay? That goes for you too, Coco. If you need to go rest your hand, because I completely understand, please go do it, okay? It shows the merch's quality. Thank you. Wait, Coco, how many have you finished before you go?
Hello.
Oh, Mr. Tea Kettle, thank you for the follow. Welcome to becoming a merchant. I look forward to doing business with you. Welcome. Also, Catback, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you. For real this time. I didn't mess up. I thank you for becoming a merchant as well. You gotta say thank you, so now I gotta. Oh, thank you. I got, I think 30 done. That's still a lot though. That's still a lot. I wonder how long it'll take you to finish it. But good luck. Good luck on your journey. Go ahead. They're so cute though. The ones that you've been posting on Twitter are so cute though. But we are playing a game called Cupid Parasite. We are in the last, I don't think we're in the last chapter. How many more do we have to do? Oh wait, let me turn this off real quick. Oh wait, no, there's, oh wait, there you go. There you go. We have 2 more chapters. We have this chapter and then 1 more chapter and then we're done. We were playing this dating sim where we dated this fashion designer. You know what, maybe I shouldn't spoil it because it's been so sweet so far. It's not unlocked. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Hope not too long, but thank you. Take care of yourself. Whatever you do, no matter how long it takes, be sure to take care of yourself. Hydrate, stretch, especially your hands. Just take care of yourself, okay? Yes, if anyone needs to go to bed or anything, please by all means go do it, okay? Or if you need to go eat dinner as well, please by all means go do it. Or if you don't want to be spoiled for this game, specifically this route, you're free to chill, okay? But I will continue. Well, I for one love how freely you've been living your life. Wait a second. Well, I for one love how freely you've been living your life. That was my cat. Ryuki's face suddenly turned red. Maybe it was the word love that did it.
僕も自由にしてるあんたが好きだけどね。あんたもそのままでいてよ。
Right. And I'm sure that as long as I'm with you, I'll stay like this forever. Keisai Finn. Finn. I still can't believe his middle name this whole time has been just Finn. I'm going to rest up. I hope you have a great stream, Amai. Thank you, Coco. And I hope that you have a good night, okay? I can't believe his name has been Finn this whole time. Japanese first name, Japanese last name, middle name Finn, middle name Phineas. A man who goes by his own way, untainted by any other color. And me too. I'm about to go in my own way too. I was suddenly reminded of something I'd learned the other day. Dad had come all the way back to the human realm to let me know that Mom had made it back to Celestia safe and sound. Then he told me that if I were to fall in love with a human as Cupid, I would become human. But I already knew my answer, and there was no turning back. Just like how Ryuki said I look like a gradient, not graduation, graduation? Gradation, a gradation of the color, hashtag F4B32. Let me do that whole sentence over again, actually. Wait a second. Just like how Ryuki said that I look like the gradation of the color, hashtag F4B3C22, hashtag PCE2E8. My eyes can no longer see Ryuki as just another human being. And once that happened, I could never go back to being a god. We looked at each other, then gently intertwined our hands. I wonder, do you think you and I will form such a wonderful bond as your own family?
なれるよ、絶対。
He smiled with confidence and took a deep, quiet breath.
こういうのちゃんとしたいからさ。実は今日あんたに渡したいものがあって呼び出したんだ。
He pulled out a small box. Is he proposing? And inside it was a ring. He's proposing. Is there a CG of this? Whoa. Is this?
婚約指輪。結婚するのは僕が20歳になってからの方がいろいろ都合いいけど、あんたを野放しにしときたくないから。
It's cute. It's cute, but it's like he doesn't need to like. Yeah, he's still 19. He doesn't need to do this. He can totally wait. But I guess if that's what he wants to do. Because at first I could understand because his grandma was like, if you don't marry the girl that I pick for you, well, whatever, you're going to get married. But he has a choice now. His grandma is okay with him marrying whoever he wants. He doesn't need to do it now. Leave me out in the cold. You guys can just date. It's fine. You don't need to marry each other. Like right now, at least. Anyway. Did you say you made it? Oh, did he make the ring? Wait, hold on. I wanted to wait till you, so I made this. Oh, he did make it! Danganronpa. I love Danganronpa. Also, hello, Chris. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today?
言った。僕がデザインして工房に依頼したんだ。あんたに似合う指輪はどこにも売ってなかったから。
They're so same core. This is supposed to be American core. Everything about this game... Wait, hold on. Everything about this game is supposed to be like America. You don't feel the American from like the car horn and like Lost York and Funny Jokerland and Times Square and Sillywood. You don't feel the American from it? I know how busy you've been with preparing your new label, and you still found time to do this for me?
今朝できたんだ。ギリギリ間に合ってよかったよ。
Why did he need to do it today? In time?
今日クリスマスでしょ。
Ah. This is the least American representation since Phoenix Wright. You just reminded me that Phoenix Wright is like supposed to be American, isn't he? Or rather, isn't the location supposed to be American? Special. Oh, next time, welcome in, and thank you for giving a toilet pass. Thanks for giving a toilet pass to Coco. Enjoy your shitting. I thought this is Italy. No, this is America. We're in Lost York, which is a combination of Los Angeles and New York. As we all know, the best cities in America to combine. I thought this is Japan. No, this also is not Japan. However, Ryuki is Japanese, and his like house is Japanese themed. Of course. Don't you love eating burgers with chopsticks? We don't. That did not happen. Lost York Killer cosplay. What? A Lost York? Lost, as in like L-O-S, like Los Angeles. Ah, that's right. It was common for couples in Lost York to spend Christmas Eve together. Okay. I've never heard of that before, but okay. The other day, Ryuki did specifically ask what I was doing for the 24th. Cupid Corp is always super busy around Christmas. It's the time of the year where we see the biggest growth in new members. Because of that, I'd been so busy that I completely forgot that I should be involved in the celebration myself. I had gone to work extra early today so that I could leave early to see Ryuki. I'm so sorry, it completely slipped my mind. I didn't get you anything. Lost York probably has a killer cosplay convention. Isn't Ace Attorney a combination of Japan and America? Is it?
いいよ。これを渡すのが一番の目的だったし。それに、いいものは後でもらうから。
What's the good stuff? What's the good stuff? What is he talking about? Good stuff.
なんでもないよ。
ね、
okay. つけていい？
Okay. Just wait until after I put on this ring, baby. We're gonna get to the good stuff. What does he mean by that? He's still a baby. Not really, it's meant to be purely Japan, but the locals say, ah, okay. I see. Yes. I gave him a small nod, and he took my hand and slipped the ring on my finger. Not the finger on my finger, but the ring onto my finger. It fit perfectly. My heart was beating so fast. How did he figure out my ring size? I still never found out my ring size, actually. Knowing him, he was probably able to figure it out just by looking. My heart was filled with joy, knowing how hard he must have been working towards this day without me knowing. It's gorgeous.
あんたにちゃんと言えてなかったからさ。今、改めてプロポーズさせて。
He looked at me with those calm eyes, then gently kissed the back of my hand. How princely. Is it snowing?
好きだ。僕の初恋で、多分最後の恋。あんた以上に好きになる人なんて、今後いないと思う。僕と結婚してください。
Looking surprisingly nervous, Ryuki said those words had officially proposed to me. I think this game came out like 2015. Or maybe it was 2019. It's in the 2010s, I believe. Actually, no, it might be in the 2020s. You'll have to look it up. I'm sure you can look it up on Google. Marriage. That was my plan. That was my plan even before we met today. We told each other how we felt, and we told others about our intention to get married. You don't need to get married now, though. But until he mentioned it, it hadn't occurred to me that he hadn't formally asked me. And of course, there was only one answer to give. Yes. He smiled. It was the biggest happy smile I had ever seen from him. Just then, he looked up into the sky again.
Yuki da.
Oh wow, I guess it's a white Christmas. Snow is pretty rare in Lost York. Really? Snow is rare in the half New York area. I guess maybe the Los Angeles portion of it is just that strong. But like, doesn't it snow like every year in New York? The last time I had ever seen it, even a single snowflake, must have been 2 years ago.
Yuki ってあんたみたいだよね。
Huh?
似てる。ふわふわしてて、放っておいたら溶けて消えちゃいそうで。
He said that. He traced my new ring with his finger.
だから、もう離さない。
The ring that symbolized our promise shone gently in the shadow of the falling snow. I was overcome with feelings of warmth and happiness. I smiled and squeezed his hand in response. Do I need to click something? Oh, okay, there you go. And what's the final chapter? Is it like an epilogue? Oh! Wait, Shelby is kin? Do you guys want me to turn up the music? Wait a second. We did it! That was so cute. I can see why he's like one of the starter routes. Alright, now it's time to do Gill and tolerate him. The song is so nice. I'm sorry, just a shot of them naked. When they were having like the dick comparing contest. Yeah, why did they show that scene? Like, you know what other scene we should show? The dick comparing contest scene. Oh yeah, we never found out what the rival club was. We missed it. There was a whole scene where they were comparing peepees. Yeah, apparently Gill is pretty big, but he's not the biggest out of the cast. He's like above average, but he's not like... No, these aren't idols. None of... I guess Royal is like an actor, but he's not an idol. Alright, turn it back down to this. The rivals. Oh, the epilogue? One happy countdown. Oh, is this New Year's? New Year's Eve, that's what I thought. But for your question of do we have to do Gill, we have to do Gills actually. Because like I said earlier, if we're going to shoot for Raul or Alan, we have to do Gill and Shelby's and Ryuki's routes. We have to do 3 routes before we can unlock their routes. And then after we finish Raul's and Alan's routes, we get the secret character. So yeah, we have to do Gill's route. I mean, technically we could just do Shelby's next, but I feel like every time Gill comes on the screen, I would just yell about how much I hate him. So maybe we should just get him out of the way, and then I can focus on Shelby. I was spending the evening at Ryuki's place. But actually, it wasn't for New Year's Eve. It just so happened that it was also Ryuki's birthday. He was born on New Year's Eve. The way that you say, okay, like... Okay, yeah, I guess we do have to do Gill's route. The day of the proposal, I was getting ready to leave his place and get ready for work the next day when he shyly asked,
ねえ、仕事は12月29日までなんでしょ？なら31日は空いてる？
Oh, yeah, I'm totally free. Since we can't spend Christmas together, we can make it New Year's Eve instead.
年末のお祝いなんかしないでさ。その日は僕の誕生日を祝ってほしいんだ。
He's like, I was gonna make a dirty joke, but I don't think I should. It's just that he said the good stuff. What does he mean by the good stuff? Is he gonna be like, for my birthday, I want the good stuff? What do you mean by that? What does that mean? Huh? Your birthday is December 31st? I tried to call his profile card, but the colorful letters were so overwhelming, it was hard to remember what they actually said. You should remember that.
おかげでいつも年越しのお祝いと一緒にされてた。
Amai, did I see what?
だからさ、
See these nuts?
あんたには僕の誕生日だけを祝ってもらいたいんだ。
I'm sorry. When someone asks you something like that, and so seriously, how can you not take it as how can you not take it just as seriously in response? So I took time after that to take a last-minute cooking class, and I've been looking up different recipes. Here you go, Ryuki.
Oh.
There's Near Stella Blade collab. I don't know about either of those series, but it seems like people like it. Whatever that is, people seem to like it. He looked at all the food adorning the table and gave me a small sigh.
何これ？二人で食べきれるの？
I guess maybe I did get a little carried away. The table was lined up with all kinds of festive food. I thought Japanese would be a nice addition, so I made a chirashi sushi to go along with the other Western dishes. But then I researched more and found some articles about tempura, fried chicken, and even Japanese-style pizza. Japanese-style pizza? Women fight evil machines, I see. I got into it more and more, and before I realized, there was a mountain of food in front of me. Actually, there's still some gratin cooking in the oven.
もう張り切りすぎ。
He said that, but he was smiling happily as he did.
全部僕の誕生日のために作ってくれたんだよね。
Did she make a cake too? That's right. I wasn't sure what kind of food you liked for your birthday, so I basically just made everything. But did she get natto?
あんたが作ってくれたなら何でもごちそうだよ。じゃあ早速食べていい？
Yes, let's eat.
いただきます。
Yes, itadakimasu, and it's bon appetit. After clasping his hands together, he grabbed his utensils and started eating. He started with a bite of fried chicken, and his eyes lit up.
おいしい。
Really?
うん。 これ醤油とみりんで下味つけてある？よくロサンヨークで手に入ったね。
I found this really amazing international food store in the city.
そっか。
With a sincere smile on his face, Ryuki finished his fried chicken. Since his birthday is normally got overlooked thanks to New Year's, I wanted today to be all about him.
そういえば、子供の頃は唐揚げ好きだったっけ？
Is it like bad for his skin? Is that why he stopped eating it? Oh yeah?
母さんが唐揚げ好きでさ、子供の頃よく父さんが頑張って作ってたのを見てた気がする。でもおばあ様の指導が始まってからは僕だけ計算員本家で暮らしてたからさ、揚げ物と
Nope, I didn't mean to skip that. Is that another one of the Ten Kaisen commandments?
そう、おばあ様の料理は美容特化だったからね。
I see. I wonder if I'll be able to follow those family commandments of yours. I thought that from now on, I should try to become a Keisan as possible. You don't have to do that. When I muttered that, Ryuki started to cough. Hmm? Are you okay?
あんたが変なこと言うから。
Hmm? Did I say something weird?
あんたが計算員になるって。確か
Oh, I didn't mean to skip that either. Ryuki's face had turned bright red. Oh, is he thinking about the last name type of thing? He's like, you're gonna take on my last name?
あんたはそのままでいいよ。別に10か条守らなくていい。守りたい人間だけやればいいんだよ、あれは。それに僕もあんたの世界で生きたいから。
This whole scene is making me hungry, and you guys' comments are making me hungry.
こんな美味しい唐揚げの味も忘れてたしさ。これはこれで美味しいのにもったいなかったって思うんだ。だからあんたはそのままでいて。
Smiling, Ryuki devoured all of the other dishes in front of him. He cared about his health and beauty, but he was still a growing boy. Maybe he hadn't eaten enough up until now. Yeah, he's still a growing boy that proposed to you. Okay. Well, there's plenty here for the both of us, so please eat up.
いい誕生日だな。あんたもいて、ごちそうも美味しくて。
He continued to happily gobble up whatever he could reach. Thank goodness. I'm so glad he likes it. Seeing his happy face made me happy too. Also DC Sonic collab. Cool! A few hours later, we decided to save the rest of the next day and share a leisurely cup of tea after dinner.
ああ、さすがに食べ過ぎた。
Oh my god, he's pregnant. You really didn't have to eat it if you didn't want to.
あんたが作ってくれたって思ったら、どれも食べたくなっちゃったんだよ。
I see. Well, I'm glad to know that you approve of my cooking, Ryuki.
ところで、いつまでその呼び方なの？
Oh, do we say it with an accent? Huh? What do you mean?
あんたも計算員になるんでしょ？
He stared at me with a slight look of embarrassment. He seemed to be genuinely appreciative of how I treated him like his own person, not as an idea or his family namesake. Pronounce it right, Amai. I'm sorry, I don't know Japanese. I do need to practice more though. Ah, I think I understand. But it's just us here now, right? I hope you don't mind.
Ryuki でいい。
Okay, got it. Ryuki. I guess we've been calling him that the whole— oh wait, no, we've been calling him K-Sign, haven't we? K-Sign.
それで。
He couldn't seem to say more than that. He turned his head away. His entire face was bright red, even up to his ears. He was the one who said he liked how I said his name. He was still just as shy as ever. As I smiled, I came up and hugged him from behind. Ryuki.
なんだよ。
I just felt like saying your name.
あんま可愛いことしすぎないでよ。
cute! Ryuki looked back at me with a sigh. Just then, we heard a commotion from outside. Is it the dogs? Huh? What's all that noise? What's going on? Is it the dogs? I looked up at my watch and saw that it was almost 11 p.m. Oh, that's right. Everyone must be gathering ready for midnight. In Lost York, everyone liked gathering outside to celebrate the new year. There's a live music, fireworks, and all sorts of activities. They also did a countdown in Times Square, so the entire city was about to get crazy. Yuki looked out the window and started to pout at the scene outside. But it's my birthday today. I could practically hear him saying,
Huh?
Right here. I ran into the kitchen, opened the fridge where the cake I'd made was waiting. Did we get to see it? Grabbed this and a candle. I stuck the candle in the cake and lit it. Once it was ready, I made my way back to the living room. Here you go, Ryuki. Your birthday cake. As I placed the cake on the table, he burst out laughing.
何それ子供じゃないんだから
He looked down at the candle and the cake. It was shaped in the number 20, and I decorated the cake to emphasize the number in the middle. Huh? You don't like it? But I found an article that said that that's what you're supposed to do on someone's birthday. Alright, because she's an angel, she's a goddess, she doesn't know.
こんなのするのは小学生ぐらいまでだよ。ほんと、あんたって面白いことばっかするよね。
We didn't celebrate birthdays in Celestia, so I looked it up online. Excuse me. We didn't have birthdays in Celestia, so I looked this up online. But I guess it was a website for kids. I see. Now that you mention it, how are we supposed to eat like this? Still, the image of the lit candle on the cake was really something else.
でも綺麗だ。あんたが泊まってくれた日みたいでさ。電気消してみてみたいな。いい？
Not at all. Did we get to see the cake? Ryuki turned off the lights, and a candle light floated delicately through the darkness. Wow! Wow!
綺麗だね。
It is. He was right. It completely reminded me of the night the power went out. As the light flickered, we sat down together on the sofa and just admired the lovely scene.
このケーキもあんたが作ってくれたの。
Yarr. Of course.
こんなに頑張らなくてもいいのに。本当に嬉しい。僕のためだけにこんなにしてくれて。僕はずっと服だけを相手に生きてくんだって思ってたのにさ。こんなに祝ってもらえるなんて思ってなかった。
He sounds like he was about to cry. I glanced at him and saw his eyes were glistening, maybe from the candlelight. I put my head on his shoulder and just kept watching the candle. Of course, it's his birthday of the man I love. Maybe I overdid it, but it was to make the love of my life happy, so I'm glad you like it. Seeing him so happy was all the reward I needed.
あんたを好きになれてよかった。
I heard him whisper that, and I turned to meet the tears gaze of his. As if drawn together by an invisible force, we gently pressed our lips together. A silent kiss, almost like a ritual. I opened my eyes and saw a fiery look in his. Then... Oh, wow. Amai needs a scene cord fit? Nah, I can wear my casual outfit for this. But that really is like a really very vibrant like cake. Dude, it has flowers on it too. And also look at them making out. Is this the good stuff he was talking about? He's using his tongue too. Oh. He grabbed my arm and guided me down onto the couch. He pressed against me and kissed me again, harder this time. His kiss up until now had been gentle and reserved, but now it's becoming deeper and stronger.
ねえ、もう一度名前読んで。
I see. I see. Yeah, okay. Because I was wondering about this, because the next game is called like Sweet and Spicy or something. And they mentioned spicy scenes, but it doesn't look like it's labeled as 18 plus. So I'm assuming it's going to be something like this in the future. Ryuki. A kiss unlike anything else I'd experienced before. I whispered his name so only he could hear it. The kiss nearly stole my breath away. My mind became hazy. It was the most passionate kiss I'd ever experienced, like a wild beast. Is it safe for work? Yes, it's safe for work. He licked his lips, then pulled me in even tighter. He licked his lips? I grabbed his shirt tightly and clung to him as he kissed me madly. Wait.
待たない。あんたが僕を煽ったんでしょ。
Hmm?
後ろから抱きついたりしてさ。
You hugged me from behind and I felt your titty against my left shoulder. I can't. Whispering in a rough voice, Ryuki quieted my objections with another kiss. Really? Did I really do this? It's not like I wasn't expecting it. After all, Claris had told me all about this kind of thing. She tells you all about about her exposés. Yeah, before marriage? Come on, man. Be classy. Be classy. You need to blow out your candle. If you don't, your wish won't come true. I read that online. If you blow out all the candles in one breath, your wish will come true. In ancient Greece, people used to pray to Diana, the goddess of the moon. Blech. In ancient Greece, people used to pray to Diana, the goddess of the moon. Sometimes they pray when a child was born. They light a candle, put it out, and as the smoke rose, the prayer would come true. Is there anyone else? Someone would have said me and who? What do you mean? Anywhere else? Anywhere else? I might have been a god once, but I'd fallen in love with a human, so I'm not Cupid anymore. I gave Ryuki a pleading look. He just smiled and put his lips to mine again.
僕の願いならここにあるよ。
Huh?
でももう一度祈ろうか。あんたとずっと一緒にいられますようにってさ。
Sitting up slightly, he took a deep breath and blew out the candle. The rising smoke glowed soft light in the moonlight streaming in from outside.
もう20歳になったから遠慮しないよ。
Ryuki ran his hand through his hair and gave me a sexy smile. Ran his hair? Is he doing like the fuckboy thing where they like push back their hair? His lips came close to mine, and I closed my eyes and accepted the kiss happily. The necklace around my neck fell away with a soft sound. Yeah, he's a man now. What the? He rushed. Never mind. I guess he was just on a mission. It's like, I gotta marry her. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. That was all the proof I needed that I was no longer a god, just a normal human woman. So she lost her virginity, and okay. So the way she stopped being a goddess is that she lost her virginity. I see. As the candle smoke faded, I made a wish of my own. We kissed until the year drew to a close, praying that we would always be together. We kissed for an hour. You kissed for an hour? Congratulations. I think that's the end now.
へえ、あんたのラブタイプもエロスだったんだ。出会った時は偏差値55で DA536E だったのに素質があったってことかな。まあ、
I'm sorry.
今は誰よりも偏差値が高く見えるよ。これからもよろしく。
Oh wow, okay. I'm not gonna translate that because my Japanese isn't that good, but I have a rough idea of what he just said. Wow, okay, thank you. What did he say? I'm not a good translator. That was really good though. I think we got all of the events. We didn't get a bad ending. There's something that we missed. I don't know what this is. 104. December 1st. So I'm assuming that's a bad ending. Or maybe it's the normal ending? Because I think we might have gotten like the best ending. Is there like something that we missed? There is! What is that? And it's right around the wedding scene. So maybe this is like the best ending and then this is like the mid ending? Or maybe something happened. Is he marry our mom? And ooh, but there was an option for that though. We didn't have any options around there. I don't think for that day we didn't have. I guess it's something that happens. It's something that we pick early on and it affects things later on. It doesn't give like an immediate bad ending, but it affects things later on. I don't know what it could be though. He almost did, but he married us instead. I don't know where it could be. Yeah, mom is fine. Mom is fine. Would it be at the amusement park? Is that it? I don't think the amusement park really matters though, does it? Yeah, it's just like what juice you want. No, not save. Load. That's the date where he asked us out. And it's around the Christmas one. Okay, wait, hold on. Did we have a choice for this one? Wait, let me see. Not that. What's the skip button? No. No, it's not that. No, red skip. Okay. I don't think there was an option in this day though that could have like led to. No, everything is the same. So it has to be something. It has to be something like further back in the route, I guess. Oh wait, no, there is a bad ending right here. What is that? What is that? Okay, wait, hold on. No, not quick load. Wrong button. This one. No, not auto. Red skip, there you go. Oh, maybe it's this. Wait, maybe if we get like a different option here, we get something else. What if we get fucking Gill? We do Ryuki's route and then it's like your type, agape. Okay, maybe that's the point where you get the bad ending. But that's like way at the beginning. We would have to like go all the way back for that. But that's okay. Also, I just realized I just realized, yeah, all of these are like based off of romance terms. You guys can't really see it, but this is like a leg. This is like a leg here. And then this is like a face. So I think this is a lady like sitting down actually. Do you see it? Interesting. Anyways, we did it. Return to home screen, yes. Oh, let me get rid of that. That was super cute. That was so cute. I feel like he kind of rushed things, especially since he's like a baby. But I think overall it was still pretty cute. but this playthrough will go on like a little break for a bit. We'll come back to it maybe after October, because I want to do a few things in October. So maybe in November we'll come back to this and we will date Gill. How does that sound? We'll date the guy that we don't like the most. How does that sound? In the meantime, let's find someone who we can raid into. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Speaking of... Wait, no. I almost clicked knock. Oh my god. Okay, no, I didn't mean to do that. But speaking of... Yeah, skip the opening. Speaking of dating cute guys in an ultimate game, you're gonna go raid Yasu. Yasu is playing Love in Deep Space, which I also want to play at some point. Maybe we'll play it next week. We'll see. Thanks for the adventure. Look at my spirits. I'm glad that you like it. I hope that you like, even though we all hate Gill, I hope you like the next time that we play it, that we do Gill's route. I hope you like that too. At least we can like poke fun at him, maybe. At least we can like make fun of him a little bit. I'm sorry, that's probably still mean. I will try to be nice to him whenever we do his route. I just don't like those type of guys. Anyways, I love hating on him. Thanks for sharing my. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for watching. I said it before, but merch is available here. If you'd like to follow me on any of my socials, you can here. If you would like to, let's see, what was it? Socials, merch. Oh, cursor, that's what it was. Hopefully the cursor works now. Okay, there you go, because last time it didn't work. But cursors are also available for free. I can't believe Amai hates guys. J Twitter moment. Twitter user moment. Anyways, goodbye everyone. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a good day, good night, good morning. Just have a good time. Okay, we'll see you guys later. Bye.